Pandit Gopinath Kaviraj was one of the great names in the country among spiritualists and spiritual scholars. During his early days, he was very curious about spirituality and used to visit every saint in Varanasi who he heard about that he had special powers, supernatural powers, and special spiritual experiences. He heard about a gentleman who was just 27 years old, according to his account, and he was known to have a power to leave his body while in sleep and take a round of the cosmos. He went to him and interviewed him, and he used to note every word as far as he could. He was not a shorthand knowing person, but he would note everything as far as he could. This young person recounted a story to him, his experience, not a story, about two souls. He left his body and was going to take a round of the cosmos of his desired places. He found two souls one going to heaven, another going to hell. The person or the soul going to hell was one of a saint, a very respected saint or sadhu in Varanasi. He was wailing, crying for help and moving towards hell. The other soul was of a woman of disrepute, probably was hinting at a prostitute. She was very happily going towards heaven. This experience quite moved the young person, who was unable to decide what God wanted from people. A saint going to hell and a prostitute going to heaven. For what reasons? He could not understand because he was young, he had no great experience of the world, but we have the advantage of such experiences. I can guess what might have happened to these two souls. The prostitute was selling her body for a price, maybe for looking after her ailing parents or her children, but her mind was, her heart was, soul was very pure. She must have been dedicated to God, and she must not be harboring any negative emotions like hatred, like anger, greed. So God must have rewarded her with heaven. The other soul of a saint, known to be a saint, what could be the reason for his going to hell? He looked like a saint, behaved like a saint, but more important than that is that in private also you are a saint, inwards also you are a saint. One of the main problems with the saints today is that they try to make as many shishya or disciples as possible, but they don't do justice to them. They can claim that they have so many thousands of disciples, but to how many they do justice? That is a big question. A guru is supposed to take his disciples to the doorsteps of heaven or liberation, that is moksha. At least from his side, he must be making all efforts.